dear students, I am Priyanka and in today's class we are going to discuss about classification of business activities. As you all know, business is an economic activity but it has its own classification. There are different type of business activities. So business activities broadly classified as industry and commerce. Okay, industry and commerce, these are the two broad classifications of business. In industry, again we have three classifications: primary, secondary and tertiary, or primary sector, secondary sector, and this is called as service sector. Three sectors are there. And in commerce, trade and aids to trade, these are called as auxiliaries to trade or aids to trade. Okay, these are the broad classification. So when you look at this broad classification on this particular chart, you'll get some confusion or you'll feel like how to remember this big chart, isn't it? You'll feel like that, how I can remember each and every type. It is very easy if you correctly understand what I am explaining in this video. You will not forget the classification in your lifetime. Okay, so first of all, imagine business, and in business two classifications: industry and commerce. Okay, industry and commerce, two classifications are there, broad classifications. After this, you have to remember these two things first. In industry, very easy: primary, secondary and tertiary, or service sector. Three sectors: primary, secondary and tertiary. Three sectors are there, very easy in industry. So in primary, two classifications are there, which are those extractive and genetic. These are the two classifications: extractive industries and genetic industries. Now we'll explain the meaning one by one. First of all, what do you mean by industry? Industry means any factory or industry which is converting the raw materials into finished goods. This is a simple meaning. Industry is something which is converting raw materials into finished goods. For example, you are taking cotton from farmers and you are converting that into cloth. Okay, that is a industry. In industry, we have primary, secondary and tertiary. Primary means what? Primary industries are related to nature. They are directly related to nature. Why? Because they are either extracting the goods from nature, or they may be doing the business or doing the production in genetic sector, means cattle breeding or poultry farms. So how to remember this? How to remember the meaning? First of all, you remember the examples for each and every classification. Okay, when you remember the example, it would be easy for you to remember the meaning. First of all, for industry, industry means what? Conversion of raw material into finished goods. In that, primary, secondary and tertiary. In primary, primary means what? It is directly related to nature. Why? Because it is either extracting the goods. In extracting, what are the examples? Farming and mining. In farming, what you are doing? You are doing the activities related to reproduction, or you are doing the activities related to farming, like you are planting some plants, or you are extracting the fruits from that, or you are sowing some seeds and you are getting the crop. Understood? So what you are doing here? Farming. And mining means what? You are extracting the minerals, gold or something from earth. So that is called as mining. Extracting the things from earth. So what are the two examples for extractive? Extraction. In that word itself, meaning is hidden. Extraction means what? You are extracting the goods from farming, or you are extracting the crops from farming, and in mining you are extracting the minerals. Okay, then in genetic industry, what you are doing in genetic industry? It is related to reproduction of these reproduction of animals, or you are doing nursery, plants nursery, not kids nursery. Okay, it's not related to kids nursery. Nursery means what? You are planting small, you are planting the plants and you are doing the reproduction of those plants and you are selling those plants. And cattle breeding, okay, cattle breeding, this particular business is related to cattle breeding, poultry farm. In poultry farm also what you are doing, you are multiplying those particular animals, birds, or those particular things to sell. Okay, so first of all what you have to do, you have to remember the example. Then in secondary industry, what happens here, actually what materials are extracted from the nature, those are converted. Means what, if you are in farming, you have extracted the cotton from farming, what you will do here, you will convert that in secondary industry into cloth. Okay, so in secondary industry we have two classifications, manufacturing and construction. Understood? In manufacturing, the name itself is telling you are manufacturing. What you have extracted here? Cotton. You are manufacturing cloth here. Okay, manufacturing means what? The things which are provided from the primary sector, those will be converted into finished goods here. Okay, so in manufacturing also we have analytical, synthetical, processing and assembly line. Very easy. In one mark question they will ask either meaning or examples. You have to remember the examples first, then you will go to meaning. That is easy way. Okay. Then analytical industry. What is the example for? If they ask, give an example for manufacturing industry, you can give any example. Oil refinery, cement, sugar, car manufacturing, any manufacturing industry. Okay, you should not get tensed when you look at that particular question. You have to think, you have to apply your common sense. Okay, because these all are the examples, these all are the types of manufacturing industry only, right? So analytical industry, I'll give meaning first, then I'll explain the meaning. Analytical industry, oil refinery, right? Oil refinery means what? While producing a particular product, by using a particular raw material, you will get different products in that particular process. Understood? You are producing oil only, but in that particular process, you will get different products. That's why it is called as analytical industry. While in oil refinery industry or while producing the oil, you will get different products from the same raw material. Raw material is same, but you are producing different products in analytical industry. Okay, and in synthetical industry, opposite of analytical industry means what? You are using different raw materials or different components to produce a single product. So what you are doing here, you are combining or you are using different raw materials. To produce cement, you have to add different chemicals, different materials, then only you will get cement as a final product. So these two are opposite to each other. Here you are using single raw material. In that particular process, you are producing different goods. Okay, and in synthetical, you are using different chemicals, raw materials to produce cement only. And you can remember the example, and on the basis of that, you can write the meaning. And in processing, as the name itself tells, process means what? That particular industry, when it is producing sugar, it has to follow different processes. The sugar cane will not be converted into sugar by going through a single process. It has to pass through different processes. That is the thing here. Then assembly means what? Different raw materials, or we can say that different components are assembled together to produce a single product. Then you'll get confusion. Then what is the difference between synthetical and assembly line? See here we are using different chemicals or different type of unfinished goods, okay, to produce or to manufacture, to produce cement. But in case of assembly line, these components are finished goods of some other industry. For example, take the example of car only. If you are producing the car, you will not produce each and every component of that particular car. You will purchase, as a company only, you will purchase wheels from somebody else, you will purchase steering from somebody else, nuts and bolts from somebody else, seats from somebody else, right? All the iron materials from somebody else. Then you'll assemble that product and you'll give the brand name to that particular product and you'll sell in the market. Okay, that's why it is called as assembly industry. The examples are car, television, any automobile you can take, any electric goods you can take. Those are called as assembly industries. Very easy. You'll not forget this particular chart in your lifetime now. Okay, then commerce. Commerce means what? It includes trade as well as aids to trade. If you cannot remember this spelling or the name, the word you can write as aids to trade. Aids to trade means what? The things which are helping to trade. Trade means what? Buying and selling of goods and services. This does not include the part of manufacturing here. Okay, so just what we are doing here, buying and selling of goods and services is nothing but trade in a single line. Then in trade we have two types, internal and external, or we can say it as internal and international. Okay, foreign. So first of all, what do you mean by internal? The trade activities which are conducted within the political boundaries of the country are called as trade, internal trade. If we are buying and selling goods and services within India, it is internal trade. What is external trade? If we are doing business with other countries, like if I am purchasing the goods from America as a business person, I am importing the goods. Okay, when we purchase the goods from other country, it is called as import. When we are selling goods to other country, it is called as export. So first of all, tell me, what do you mean by internal? The trade activities which are conducted within the political boundaries of the country. And external means what? Which are conducted beyond the political boundaries of the country. Then in internal, wholesale and retail. Okay, very easy. Wholesale means what? In bulk quantity. Okay, in bulk quantity we are buying and selling the goods, and retail means what? In small quantities we are buying and selling the goods. Very easy. Then external, in external we have import and export. I have already explained this. Import means what? Purchasing the goods from foreign countries, and export means what? Selling the goods to foreign countries. Very easy. Then aids to trade. Okay, what are the aids to trade? The activities or services which are helping the business activities are called as aids to trade. Transportation, warehousing, insurance, banking and finance, and advertisement. So dear students, here we have explained primary, secondary, but not explained tertiary. Tertiary sector and aids to trade, both are same. You can write all these examples and explanation here also. Okay. Now, tell me, what is the importance of transportation in business? If you are a business person, you are running your own business. If imagine that there is no transportation facility, can you do your business? Can you carry your business activities smoothly? No. Why? Because if you are having your business in Belgaum or in Nipani or any city, okay, and the raw material is available somewhere in Maharashtra, how you will take that or bring those raw materials to your factory? Through transportation only. Okay. Then after production, how you will sell those goods to in market? You sell those goods to your customers through transportation only. So transportation is important because to bring the raw materials and to sell your finished goods also. Without transportation, we cannot imagine the business. Then what is warehousing? Warehousing is nothing but the place where we are storing our goods. Okay. What is the need of warehousing then? Warehousing means what? Godown. The godown is important to store the goods because we will not have the immediate demand in market. Understood? We will not have immediate demand in market, or some goods are sold only seasonally, but we are producing throughout the year. We have to store them till the demand will be created in the market. That's why we need what? Warehousing. Why warehousing is important? To protect our goods safely or keep our goods till we get good price in market and demand in market. Warehouse is important. Then what do you mean by insurance? Insurance is nothing but It is protection against risk. We can call it as hedge against risk. Why we need protection against risk in business? See, when it's raining outside, we cannot stop the rain, but we can hold the umbrella or we can wear the raincoat to protect ourselves. Okay, so when we protect ourselves, we can avoid the risk or minimize the risk. Okay, that's why insurance means what? It is nothing but it is a facility provided by insurance companies to protect yourself against the risk, in simple meaning. Then how we can protect ourselves from risk? For example, you have purchased the fire insurance. An example, fire insurance in your godown. We have explained warehouse here. In your godown or warehouse, there is a short circuit or something happened and all the goods burned, okay, due to the fire. Then if you have purchased the insurance policy of 5 lakh rupees, you have insurance policy of 5 lakh rupees, you have purchased that and you have cover of 5 lakh rupees. You are paying premium of 30,000 per year, rupees 30,000 per year. You have already paid 60,000 for 2 years. Okay, you have paid 60,000 for 2 years, but now loss of 4 lakh rupees occurred, or you have suffered from 4 lakh rupees loss. Insurance company will examine everything and it will cover up to 5 lakh rupees. Why? Because you have purchased the insurance cover. Business is full of risks, so insurance is must in business. It is one example for insurance. Banking and finance. Tell me, without money, can you start the business? Money is like blood, okay? You need blood to survive. Just like to run the business, money is must. Money is like blood to human body. As blood to the human body, in the same way money performs or it functions in business. But we cannot start business with our own savings or taking money from our relatives or friends. We have to take help of banks. Bank will provide you loan and financial institutions will provide you guidance and many training facilities as well as subsidies to start your business. To start your business, you need loan, assistance or some guidance. For that purpose, banking and financial institutions are must. And last but not the least, advertising. Advertisement means what? You are watching television or social media everywhere. You go through so many advertisements every day, right? Then what they are explaining in those advertisements, they are explaining the qualities of goods or what is the need of that goods. If you are not in need of that goods or that particular product, no, then also they will create the need in the mind of customers. That is the activity or that is the function of advertisement. They have to start or they have to create the need in your mind. Okay, so advertisement means what? Advertisement is nothing but it is a promotion activity which will explain about the price, qualities as well as it will create the potential customers, means it will create the customers for the company. So dear students, this is the easiest way to explain the classification of business. Now tell me, what are the two broad classifications? Industry and commerce. Industry, primary, secondary and tertiary. Commerce, trade and aids to trade. In primary we have genetic as well as extractive. In secondary we have manufacturing and construction. And in manufacturing we have analytical, synthetical, processing, assembly line. In construction, we have skipped this by mistake. Construction means nothing but constructing the buildings, bridges, all the construction works comes under construction industries. And under commerce, trade and aids to trade. Trade means what? Internal and external. Internal means within the boundaries of the country and external means beyond the boundaries of the country. Internal means wholesale and retail in bulk and in small quantities. External, import means purchasing from other country. Export means selling to the other country. And aids to trade are all the activities which are helping to increase the sale or which are helping primary and secondary sector is called as tertiary sector. Same examples are given here. Transportation, warehousing, insurance, banking and finance, advertisement. I I hope this will help you. Thank you so much.